Yo guys, what is going on? It is your boy Nick from On the Foot Market. I have a banging new video for you guys today. We're on player ratings 20 to 11 now, which is so close to getting the final full database for player ratings. And guys, we are so close to FIFA 19. We are less than 10 days away until the web app comes out, which is freaking phenomenal. I think a lot of us are so excited to get on a trade, grind squad battles, grind rivals, whatever it is that you guys are ready to grind. I'm ready to grind. It's going to be a really fun fall and a new season, so I'm excited for it. Guys, you guys have been absolutely smashing the videos lately. I got to say thank you guys. You know, to be getting these kind of views and new people coming into the channel like 2 weeks before the game is even out, or a little less than that, it's crazy. So thank you guys again for the support. I hope you guys are all enjoying the content. Get in the comments down below again with me today, guys. I've been getting down there. You guys have been going crazy in the comments. 20 to 11, who is your favorite player as an investment? Who is your favorite player that you want to use? That could be different, that could be the same thing. Let me know. I like to talk to you guys. So today, we're going to do our normal thing with the player ratings, guys. We're going to do a little analysis of these players, talk about them as investments, talk about them as gameplay, give you guys a little bit of both of what you want to hear. So let's get into it. So we start off today at rating number 20. We have Sergio Aguero. Now, Sergio Aguero this year is 5'8". He's going to keep his 4-star. He's going to lose some pace this year, which I thought was pretty interesting. He's actually going down to 84 pace, which is interesting. You know, that's kind of a bigger pace downgrade for an Aguero kind of card. I mean, Aguero's pace is usually around 87 to 90. So now he's going down to 84 pace, which for me is a little bit interesting. I'm not crazy about it. And that for me makes the card less desirable. I look at this card and I compare it to a card like Aubameyang, and I say, wow, everyone is going to use Aubameyang instead of this card, right? Because even though Aguero has 89 shooting, Aubameyang has 94 pace. And now Aubameyang has 4-star skills this year as well, and he's taller. So I look at Aubameyang as the better player out of the two. So somebody was asking me the other day, do I think Aguero or Aubameyang is going to be more expensive? And I said Aguero. I think Aubameyang will be more expensive this year. I know the nationality is not as good. I know he doesn't play for Man City, so links aren't as good. Aubameyang's card is significantly better than Aguero's in FIFA, in my opinion. Now, this could be different if this FIFA plays different. If this FIFA plays beautiful, as in smaller players can succeed more, then in my opinion, guys, that is possible that Aguero could be competitive. But I right now look at it as a player. Like for you guys playing the game and investment-wise, I look at it that Aubameyang is definitely better than Aguero right now in my eyes. At least how I look at it as an investor. And that's sometimes the most important thing. You have to look at a card like, how would the average player look at it, right? Like, would he think that this card is better, or, you know? So pace is a huge stat. Number 19, we go to Mr. Giorgio Chiellini. Now, I've been waiting on this card actually for like a week. Whenever player ratings started to come, I said, guys, wait for Chiellini. Let's see what he is before we say that Manolas is better. Now, Chiellini has something going for him, and it's that medium-high work rates. Would have loved to see his pace at 70. I don't know if it's me having OCD or it's just me as an investor, but would have loved to see the pace at 70 compared to 69. However, it's still a very good card. You cannot brush aside the fact that he does have 91 defending. He does have that combined with 82 physical. 69 pace is nothing to be ashamed of, though, especially in this FIFA where we have seen, guys, we've seen these massive pace downgrades, so it's not anything out of the blue. Look, I think that this card is going to be used. Do I think it's going to be my #1 investment moving away from this video? You guys know, man, when we do these videos, we're always looking like, yo, who is the guy? Who are we investing in? You know, what's the deal? So for me, guys, this is not going to be the guy, although does have good work rates. Good work rates is usable this year. Definitely is usable, right? Early on FIFA is usable. Give him an inform or two, and he's very usable. Next up, we go to Antoine Griezmann. A little bit different of a player face for Griezmann this year. 86 pace combined with 86 shooting. Good statistics, not amazing, but good statistics. And I think for me, Griezmann's the perfect cam or center forward. I wouldn't want him as a get-in-behind striker. High work rates is good. 3-star weak foot, 4-star skills. You know, 3-star weak foot is this thing with Griezmann, but it's workable. It's kind of like Salah, where last year I had a 2-star weak foot, and people still use Salah. So for me, like, this is still usable. Is it a good investment? I don't love this as an investment, but what I will tell you is that Griezmann goes up every time. Griezmann goes up every time, guys. Like, Griezmann, literally every time I watch this guy go up in the beginning of FIFA, he goes up every time. So just keep in mind that Griezmann is always a player that rises as FIFA goes on, right? Griezmann always rises. And that's something that I always see this guy high in demand until the first week in league. He's always somebody that people are picking up and stuff like that. So I like this as an investment. It's going to be expensive, so you guys got to understand, like, Griezmann's no cheap player in FIFA. All right, so that's probably me for Griezmann. Next up, we have Harry Kane. 89 rated, finally getting a pretty big rating upgrade. I think he started last FIFA with an 86, got an upgrade to an 88, and now he is an 89. 4-star weak foot with 3-star skills, high work rate, 6'2", 70 pace, 90 shooting, 83 physical, 81 dribbling. So we'll have to see how center forwards play this year. Like, how can you play? Is this the year finally where you can use players like Cavani, like Kane? Can you use them as hold-up strikers? I don't know. I haven't played the game this year, so I can't tell you that this is going to be an amazing investment. I'm not going to say that this is great. As a Spurs fan, even, like, I just feel like cards with pace you're looking for. Most of the time, you're looking for guys that are going to be able to get in behind, a guy that looks appealing to the eye. The one stat on here that I do like is the 90 shooting. That, for me, is actually intriguing. So we'll have to see how that plays out. You know, it's kind of, like, tough to know if this card's going to be good. And what I mean by good, I mean for you guys, like, does it play well in-game, and also will it go up in the beginning of FIFA? I don't know either way, so that's why Kane's a tough one for me today. Definitely not an SBC card, though. Definitely going to be usable in some people's eyes. Probably my favorite card so far out of the cards that we've looked at is KANTE. You've got medium-high work rates. The height doesn't matter with KANTE. You guys all know how KANTE plays. 80 pace with 87 defending and 84 physical. This is going to be an insane card next year. Now he's an 89 rated with 81 dribbling. Yeah, this KANTE card next year is going to be absolutely insane. And, you know, this guy is somebody that you can rely on in Ultimate Team. You guys always can trust KANTE to get the job done for you. And I'm looking forward to this card investment-wise and to use him. You know, this guy is going to be the meta CDM for the Premier League. And even as a left center mid or a right center mid in a 4-1-2-2, he's fantastic. My favorite, you know, I used to love this card, man. FIFA 17, I played with KANTE. Team of the Year last year was good. KANTE is always good in FIFA, and he's going to continue to be that way. So if you see him low early on, definitely pick him up. And, you know, if you can get your hands on him as an actual player, try to get KANTE. He's very good, and he's going to be very good again this year. So that's, in my opinion, with KANTE. Moving down the list, OBLAK as a 90 rated. So a 90 rated keeper this year for OBLAK. He goes from an 88 last year to now a 90 rated. He's getting a +2 overall upgrade. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what to say about this. I feel like it's not. I feel like as a few months get in, it's gonna end up being SBC fodder, like 3 or 4 months in. But I feel like early on, this card will actually be a little bit more overvalued than it should be. Because look, it's a good card, but like nationality-wise, it's not the best, and link-wise, it's not the best because yes, you have the guys like Jimenez and Godin, but they're not that usable in FIFA necessarily for the meta in Ultimate Team. So I don't know how well this guy links to players, and I feel like if you're going to use a La Liga keeper, you're probably going Ter Stegen next year is what I would say. I think he, for me, regardless of the ratings, he's going to be the #1. So that's my opinion. I mean, I'm not in love with OBLAK. I think eventually down the line, he'll be pretty good for investments and things like that for icon SBCs, but right now, I am not crazy about him. Next up, we move up to Thibaut Courtois. So we got another goalkeeper in the La Liga. Now, this is going to be very interesting because he's a 6'6" goalkeeper, right? And he's got phenomenal stats. I want to see how he plays next year. If he plays like a beast, he could be really good, right? I don't think he has saves with feet, so that's why he wasn't amazing this year. He wasn't bad, but he was a little clumsy this year because saves with feet trait was so reflective of how players play. So I would like to see, does he play well this year? Is there any gameplay changes? 6'6", like ideally, guys, 6'6" with those stats is crazy. I still sit here and tell you guys that I think Ter Stegen's going to be better. What I will tell you, what Courtois offers that other goalkeepers do not offer, is that now you can link him with Varane and you can link him with Marcelo, right? That you could do that. You could do that strong link hybrid on your back line and goalkeeper, right? So that's something that Ter Stegen you can't really do with. You have to go like Umtiti and Jordi Alba, which I don't know if is as desirable. Although Umtiti will be good, I don't know if that kind of links are as desirable as the ones we're speaking about right now, you know? So like that's something that I feel like Courtois can offer, and that's important to note, right? Like that's something that you guys have to be thinking when you're investing in cards or you're trying to play with cards. Who can you link them with, right? Like who is going to be around them? Is it a meta link thing? Is it a triangle? Is it a strong link trio across the, you know? So you have to look for that kind of stuff when you're investing in cards. Next up we have Diego Godin. Actually not looking terrible this year. 6'2" with medium high work rate, 68 pace, 89 defending, 84 physical. I like that his pace is actually not terrible. You know, he's not got 60 pace, which he's got 68 pace, which is respectable. I want to see how this guy plays this year. I'm not going to sit here and tell you guys I'm investing in him or, oh, I'm so excited to pick him up. But I'm excited to see if he is a good center back this year because he is an amazing center back. He's a very good center back. So for me, guys, this guy is somebody that I am totally interested in. And I want to see how this guy plays. I really do. I really want to see how this guy plays. So this is another guy that's piquing my interest as we record this video. Don't know how he's going to play yet. Can't tell you he's a good investment, but definitely intrigued. Another goalkeeper, 3, I believe, in this ratings today for the 10. Manuel Neuer is getting a -2 downgrade this year. However, I think Manuel Neuer is actually going to be very used this year because I think you're going to have Boateng and Alaba being used a lot. I do. I think you're going to have Boateng and Alaba being used a lot. So I think that that's something that they're going to link well. Neuer's going to link well with them. Now, here's the only counterpoint to that. People may rock the Bayern triangle, so they might do Alaba, Goretzka, and Boateng. So they might not even need Neuer. On the other side, it's something else, right? Or you can still get a strong link to Neuer. I don't know. Not crazy about Neuer this year, but still, you got to look at him. And then you have Lewandowski. 78 pace, 89 shooting. Yuck. That's not an attractive card. I mean, look, he's got good stats all around, but again, it's another year of Lewandowski. Just, I feel like not being that usable. I don't know. I don't have a vibe about Lewandowski suddenly being usable now again. And that's sad. I want Lewandowski and I want some of these center forward and strikers to be usable, but it just feels like it's going to be another FIFA where they're not. And that's sad. It is sad for me as a FIFA player because I like playing with hold-up strikers and I like those kind of guys. Overall, guys, the ratings today did not impress me like the ratings did yesterday or we've talked about in previous days. Like early on investments, the only one I'm really looking at in here to pick up is N'Golo Kante. Like a sure thing. We've got some very big questionables or variables in here. But for me today, guys, I'm going to sit here and tell you that N'Golo Kante and Courtois. Courtois because he offers links. I don't know how Courtois is going to play next year, but Courtois definitely offers links that other people don't. And then I sit here and I look at N'Golo Kante and think, wow, it's going to be another year of N'Golo Kante being extremely overpowered, right? Medium high work rates, and this card looks phenomenal. So that's probably it for me today and my take on all this, guys. Let me know again in the comments down below. Do you like anyone a lot today? Who are the guys you guys are going after? For me, guys, N'Golo Kante, it's a no-brainer with N'Golo Kante. So yeah, guys, thank you guys for the support recently on the videos and the channel. And I will see you guys in a video very soon. We have a lot of uploads coming recently. So stay tuned, guys. More coming. And thank you guys for watching. Peace out.